Welcome back to Wtrc Racing with me, Shaggy Scooby 66. Yeah, we are live. I was just checking the sound there. So, yes, welcome back to Wtrc Racing with me, Shaggy Scooby 66. Once again, we join the Wrecking Tyres racing community for their continued Whistlestop World Tour. We would reach the penultimate rounds. Again, going to be 2 rounds in this stream, so we're on rounds 13 and 14, and we are at Mount Panorama, or Bathurst as you wish. So after qualifying, it is night time, so I don't know how we're going to really do this. It's actually Scott on pole with Tyre Slayer second. Well, we'll go with this. We'll go with what it says on the screen. So Tyre Slayer is going to start on pole with Scott in second. Staffy's in third with Hoggy fourth. Gussie's 5 with Shaggy 6. Obi-Wan 7 with Dazzler 8th. Then it's Pugwash 9th. Campo's in 10th. And Rocky in 11th. So only 11 drivers, so life is getting in the way of some. Let's get this race started. 20 minutes of racing action in the Group 4s, and we are go. Everyone, well, Scott got a tremendous start there. The Swifts not so much as they go into Hell Corner for the first time. Scott has already broken away as we see these 3 lunatics going up Mountain Straight into Quarry Bend. They're still 3 wide. Oh, this could be... it's Tyre Slayer, Staffy and Hoggy. Shaggy's behind. They all sort of work it out. Tyre Slayer's now got the Swift up and running as they come through Quarry Bend. And the cut in Griffin's Park to Slough Park, and then it'll be McPhilly. Scott is still pulling away at this time as these guys rush through. We see Shaggy in 5th place, Dazzler and the rest of them behind him. This down the S's where people can get it wrong, especially through the dipper. Everyone gets through the dipper fine. Obi's picked up a half-second penalty, which will take down Conrad Straight, which they're on now. So that is going to be very painful for OB, because they are sort of up to speed, and then you get the slow down, Gus goes through. Buggers is going to go through, so that's 2 places lost for OB. So that half-second, more like 2. So Obi down to 9th place. But let's go to Scott at the front, and you can see that Scott has a tremendous lead already. So as they come over the line, it's going to be Scott, Tyre Slayer, Staffy, Hoggy, Shaggy, Dazzler, Gus. Then it's going to be Puggers, Obi, Campo, and then Ricky in touching distance, so no one's dropped the ball yet as they go up Mountain Straight for the second time. Scott, now you can see how far Scott has pulled away from Tyre Slayer. Now Hoggy and Staffy still going at it, so that battle has continued all the way around the first lap. Shaggy's still in that 5th place. Shaggy having to miss a few rounds with holiday and work, which is why we've been doing these these streams in rapid succession, so I can catch up for the final round, which will be this Friday. 6th. This is Gus's point of view as we come down through the Esses, down the mountain. Is to try and keep your braking very straight. There's the dipper that's been catching people out. Shaggy somehow picks up a half-second penalty there. Not sure what that was about. Now Shaggy's going to take it straight away as well. Shaggy moved to the right hand side. Yes, he does. Good race etiquette there. So go to Dazzler. See how far Dazzler's behind, and you're just going to watch that gap disappear. Dazzler's got Club Wash behind him. But Shaggy only loses that one place. Now can Shaggy catch up to Gus? What we'll do is, there is Tyre Slayer. There's the headlights of people. So Tyre Slayer's only got to worry about Scott in front of him. After the last few races, Scott's been in the pressure to catch up. Remember, Scott missed the first round, so he's already started off 40 points to the deficit. Go through Quarry Bend. Just hit these tyres now. This race is now after the update, so everyone's on the new tyres with the new tyre. Tyre profile, so maybe these tyres will last longer. To be honest, I found it fairly hard to get heat into the tyres. Other people dealing with the new tyre situation, the new tyre model, it's a little bit different, isn't it? Hockey's still got Staffy. As they come down the mountain. I say I'm not really. I don't really like doing the comms in the dark because you really can't see a lot of action. We will carry on because that's what we like. Now they're in 5th, and he's dropped Shaggy. He's got to be careful because Dazzler, Buggers and Obi are sort of catching him up. As they come round through the chase. Oh, Dazzler goes off, so does... Oh, let's go back and see what happens to Dazzler. See what happens to Dazzler first. Just goes in a bit deep, gets it on the grass and it goes spinning. And Puggers, let's just see what happens to Puggers here. Roy just tried to go around Obi. Obi made a beautiful overtake. Dazzler's pointing the wrong way. Puggers has kept it going in the right direction. He's lost a place to Ricky J. So Ricky J's up to 9th. 8th, sorry. Dazzler has got the car going again. But he's got damage front, back and the front right hand tyre. So that car will be a pig to drive at the moment. Campo really not liking the Lamborghini round Mount Panorama as he goes into Hell Corner. I've said it once or twice, I think Campo's car choices have really not been to his liking. He's just found it this season's been a bit hard for him. Scott there. Scott just hasn't been able to increase that time over Tyre Slayer. Tyre Slayer on the second lap, 2:17.2, followed it up by another 2:17.2. So that's really consistent driving from Tyre Slayer. But following, catching and overtaking are three different things. Hoggy now just broken that gap to Staffy. Staffy has got Gus bearing down on him, and there's a big gap between 5th and 6th place. I'm just going to stay with this one. In fact, jump on board with Gus, staying as they go through the chase. Murray's. That have watched the previous two streams. You know, guys, do this for my mental health. You guys like it, so carry on. It's a shame. I'd sort of set myself a goal to get to 500 subs this year. It hasn't worked. We have increased, but nowhere near getting to 500. A little bit disappointing to say the number of people that regularly watch and are in the groups that just now really pushing, but as you can see, following someone and getting round someone, two totally different kettles of fish. Really got sort of there are really only two passing place. Panarama, it's the end of Mountain Straight, and the end of Conrod. Coming down the mountain isn't normally a passing place. Staffy just being able to increase his lead. I'm going to say that is Campos sat in the pits. Campos had enough already. Going back to this fight. Looks like it's over for the time being. So let's see if there's another one. Right, Shaggy. Let's get Obi behind him now. Obi's been closing up. He looks at the inside of the chase but can't get it done. Go on board with Obi. No one behind them, no one in touching distance, so we will see if just got the curb there. Obi's on the inside. To hell even. So Shaggy down a position to now 7th. He started in was it 5th or 6th? Buggers, he's got Ricky behind him. Scott. Big gap to Tyre Slayer. Oh, Tyre Slayer's had a slight incident on lap 5. He's dropped to 2nd and a half. He's now catching up to him. Down the mountain through the S's to Forest Elbow, which brings us on to Conrod. There's Tyre Slayer. Scott now free and clear for the moment. Tyre Slayer has now got Hoggy near enough in touching distance. He might actually even be picking up a little bit of slipstream down Conrod. Staffy and Gus going side by side. Just got to be careful as you go through the chase. Gus in the Mazda 3, which is an FF car. Back up to Staffy. See the air front discs glowing in the dark, and it is dark. Ricky with a purple first sector. Up to 15 minutes, so 5 more minutes of racing action here. Skyline down through the S's now. No big incidents. On the spinner we've had is Dazzler. Back off as well. Looks like he gained a little bit there on Shaggy. There's 4 minutes left to go. So I think it'll be 2 laps from here. These guys coming into the chase. See Bobby just ahead of these guys. Looks like he's closed up a lot there. Our leader, Scott. Scott already coming through McFilly Park. There's absolutely no one behind him. Tyre Slayer looks like he's settling for that second place. 3 minutes left, so this one more lap. Hoggy there. S's. Staffy sticking with Gus. Bobby, Shaggy, Buggers. good job. Dazzler been able to recover from that spin. Campo in the pits. Scott, lap 7, now does the fastest lap, 2:16.231. So Scott isn't letting up. Obviously Scott being an Aussie, probably know this track really well. And follows up with another 2:16.2. Slayer does a 17.9. And it's Hoggy, Gus and Staffy. Obi, Shaggy. Puggers. Puggers just had. Let's go back. Oh, something's happened to Puggers. Oh, there it was. Let's watch this from Puggers. Puggers really following Shaggy down through the S's. And it's that classic thing, just the dipper. Caught him out there, goes into the wall. Unfortunately Ricky clipped the wall as well, which slowed his momentum. So that's why Puggers was dropped off the back of Shaggy. Before, that's where we were. So now Ricky, can Ricky do anything about Puggers? We'll be on our last lap now with Scott. 1 minute of racing left. Is Campo going to come out and do the final lap? Don't know. But Scott just got away at the beginning. He was just able to power away from that Suzuki. Tire Slayer put up a spirited defence, but at lap 9 he just had a bad lap. Let's just let Scott get further away, break that toe. Okay, fairly comfortable in third with Staffy. Gaining some points on some people, but can't miss as many rounds. This is one reason why this group feels it doesn't matter. No one's winning anything. Oh, Campo's come back to do the last lap. Well done, Campo. Scott now heading towards the chase. That's a bright move, isn't it? So, one corner left for Scott. Deals with Murray's very well. Scott wins. I'd say that now. So Scott takes another win. Tire Slayer gets second. Close those points up again. Hoggy gets third. Gus in fourth, just ahead of Staffy 5. Then it's OB in 6. He's going to come home in 7th. Bugwash 8th. Ricky J 9th. Dazzler caught up, but no improvement on 10th. Campo just coming down Conrod, so we'll let Campo finish. Then bear with me while we change over to the next race where we're in the Group 3s. Just gives a little wiggle out through Murray's, but Campo finishes in 12th place. So that's that race run and done. And we'll go to this one. No, we shouldn't have long to wait. No waiting whatsoever. Let's just pause it there, do the things we need to do because they still can't do this. So, Campo's going to lead the way in first place in the Lexus, starting on softs. Dazzler in the Ferrari in second, also on soft. Ricky Jane third in the BRZ, Subaru, also on softs. Puggers in the Parker on mediums, so Puggers first one to use the mediums first. Oh, then it's OB in fifth place, which it shouldn't be. It should be Shaggy. But this grid is such a mess, we'll go with this. Shaggy's in sixth in the Ferrari, starting on mediums. Staffy is in seventh in a Merc on mediums. Then it's Gus in another Merc. So we've got the Merc side by side. He's on the mediums as well. Then it's Hoggy in ninth on the softs. Tyre Slayer in the GTR, starting on the mediums, and Scott also on the mediums in 11th place. Right, let's get this race underway. 30 minutes Group 3 racing, and we are go. Dazzler gets a good start. Campo slightly down. Ricky J goes through. Shaggy on the inside, Campos out to Ricky in third. Shaggy goes up to second place. Campo goes through against Ricky as we come into Quarry Bend. Everyone's through, he says. Scott's got by Tyre Slayer, who has Pugwash clips the wall. That causes slight kerfuffle. What's happened to Ricky there? Let's just go back. We'll follow Ricky. So going 3 wide. Oh, it's just too tight for 3. Oh, OB, there's contact now. Was that enough contact? Ricky has just ghosted out. But there was definitely side contact there. Dazzler leads. Don't know if anything was put in. But Dazzler leads from Shaggy. Then it's OB, Campo, Gus, Hoggy, Staffy, Scott's already up to 8th place. Then it's Tyre Slayer, someone. No one's binned it. Or have they? OB, what happened to OB? OB coming down the mountain. Oh, got upset there from Dipper. Oh, it was Dazzler. Right, let's go back. What's happened to Dazzler here? Let's just go on board with Dazzler. Oh, really struggling with the racing soft tyres already. Oh, just not braking in a straight line. And the Dipper's done him. Oh, and he's just got himself parked. Oh, and he's having to wait for people to go by. So everyone's gone by. Now he's back on track. So that's put Shaggy in the lead of this, with Obi in second place and Campo third. There your top three. Then it's Gus. But we're going to just travel with Scott for a little while. So they come down through Conrod. Line abreast. Staffy there with Hoggy. Slayer in close attendance to Scott as they break for Murray's and cross the line. So Shaggy leads this one at the moment, followed by Obi and Campo through Hell Corner. Gus there shining in Hoggy's lights. Getting through Staffy, just clip that wall a little bit. Seems to be a little bit of glare on Staffy's. Oh, Staffy again in the wall. In the Supra, just doesn't look stable at all coming down the mountain, does it? Not in the Supra, is he? He's in the Merc. Sorry about that. So Merc. I used to like the Merc, but he's suddenly gone. Problems with it. Shuvuna circuit. Tyres now. Gus lining up Campo. Gus just went in a bit deep, had to put the anchors on. That's allowed Hoggy to go around the outside, and Hoggy gets that move done cleanly before Murray's. So that's Hoggy, Gus, Staffy, Scott and Tyre Slayer. Ricky is pulling it into the pits. I think after the update, the BRZ just is now not a competitive car. Oh, Shaggy hits the wall out of quarry. It's really slowing him up. Now this is, well, you say it'd give Obi a chance, but we're in a part of the track where overtaking really can't be done. It's really one line. And then Obi clips the wall, so gives that gap back to Shaggy. Third, Campo doing well. Gus, Scott, so Scott moves through now. Scott's up to 6th place, he's got by Staffy. Scott now, zeroing on Gus. These cars fly down the mountain. Oh, Gus, just too. See, that's what happens to me as you put the power on, and the back end wants to be leading. Just watch this car. That is for no reason whatsoever didn't have any tyres on the grass or anything. That just spun round for no reason at all. So that's Gus down to 9th place now. So that's Scott up to 5th. He's followed by Staffy. Campo in 4th. Hoggy, Obi and Shaggy still leads the race. As we start lap 4. The new tyre model, as I said in the first one, I just found it really hard getting any heat into these tyres. Closes in on Shaggy again. Shaggy keeps it off the wall this time, which is well done. Oh, and then bins it. Oh, Shaggy, what did you do? Let's see what Shaggy did here. Just on the curb, and again, just went round, and Shaggy's now just going to wait out the way. That's good racing etiquette there. Has to clip the wall. Gus is coming, but Shaggy again did what Dazzler did, just let everyone go by. Shaggy's going to try and get some heat back into them tyres. Luckily Gus has just clipped a wall there. Tyre Slayer down to 6th place. He's got Scott 2 places ahead of him. Fuel's going down as well. Scott 4th, still looking at the back of Campo. It's closed up to Campo. Right now he's in the slipstream. Goes left. Vented right. Then went left. Got the move done before King. Yes, he has. And into the chase. Nicely done by Scott. So now there's 2 places between Scott and Tyre Slayer. Said this is the penultimate round, so just 1 week left of racing to go. Hoggy is closed in on Obi. Hoggy with a 2 minutes 6.049. Remember, these guys are on went on the soft tyre first. Bit of a longer run on the OB went in too deep, couldn't get the car stopped, which was an easy take for Hoggy there. As they went into the cut-in, Hoggy and OB just got the line, braking totally wrong there. We've all done it. So now Obi has to follow Hoggy down through the S's now. No lights between behind Obi at the moment. Back inside curb. Just heard the revs rising. I'd say I think some of these now really struggling on getting heat in the tyres, and that's all to do with this new tyre model. Stop there in 3rd. Staffy and Tyre Slayer. So Staffy, Tyre Slayer has got round Puggers. again, just one place between Scott and Tyre Slayer. Let's not forget Hoggy's also in this fight for the championship. Just going to see if I can find. Should have had it out actually, shouldn't I? I should have had it now. As we continue to watch buggers. So we're now looking at people coming into the pits. But the top four in the championship at this stage is Tyre Slayer, Scott, Hoggy and Staffy. So they're the top people as we see Obi coming in. Hoggy's going to try and do one more lap. So is Scott. Staffy's coming into the pits. Tyre Slayer's staying out. Buggers is heading to the pits as well. Gus has already been in. Shaggy's already been in. Daz has already been in. Campo, is Campo going to go out? Looks like not. Ricky is left it. So Scott now. So we've got a little bit of a change in strategies. That's the word I'm looking at. My brain is searching for madly. So Scott, Hoggy, Tyre Slayer, not in any order. Obi came in first and now he's in fourth. The question is, yeah, we're about halfway, so we're only looking at one pit stop. Hardly anywhere on these tyres, and Scott and Tyre Slayer are on the medium tyres, so they're going to change into the softs. Hoggy's now on the medium tyre. Obi's on the medium tyres, as we see him clip a wall. And Hoggy's going to put the medium tyres on as well. So Scott and Tyre Slayer, their strategy of starting on the medium tyres has worked for them. See Bathurst. Right hand side. It's up. People get the track name wrong. Bathurst is a race. And Mount Panorama is the track. Right, we see Scott come in. Now Tyre Slayer now. It's a very bad entry here, but everyone does it well. Hoggy also in, so now we go to Obi. Keep an eye on when fuel's going in. Right, fuel's going into Scott's car as Obi comes round Murray's. now going into Tyre Slayer's car. Scott is going to come out. Wow. OB has kept that first place, but that's put Scott's come out in second. Tyre Slayer, can he get that car up to speed before Staffy catches him? I think he can, and he does. So Tyre Slayer jumps into third place. Then it's Staffy, Gus, followed by Puggers. Then it's Hoggy, covering Shaggy. He's got Dazzler behind him. So Puggers now on Gus. Puggers in the poker. Soft tyres. Goes down and through the S's. And the dipper. Straight line. Staffy. Tyre Slayer. Scott following Obi. So, a couple of little races within the race to look at, but I think we're going to stay with Scott and Obi. This is a battle for the lead. Scott on an out lap. Obi's had one more lap on those tyres, so he's now flying. So Obi did a 2:08 that time round. Just a little bit quicker through hell. Well, in the slipstream, you saw Tyre Slayer and Staffy in the background. Scott really closing in, but now it's single foul. So Scott, we saw Obi get the cutting wrong. A couple of laps ago. Oh, and he's done the same thing, but this time we're going to watch that again. Why is it that this commentator's curse is real? I remind you that I do not pre-watch the replays. Just see Obi just went in a little bit deep there. Opened the door. Scott said, "Thank you very much." The nicest thing that anyone has ever done for you. Right, stop that. Don't want to be getting music infringements, if you can call that music anyway. If anyone knows what piece of music, what film that's from, put it in the comments. Let's have a, I'll give you a clue. It is a Christmas film. And it's a proper Christmas film, not like Die Hard. Die Hard is not a Christmas film, it is a film set at Christmas. It is not a Christmas film, in my own opinion. Right, stop there. In first with Obi now second. Tyre Slayer has just gapped Staffy. So Tyre Slayer being able to do his outlap and keep ahead. Tyre Slayer, purple sector. Gonna stay with this. 2:06 dead from Hoggy. Set quite early in the race. Now these guys, Tyre Slayer, got his softs up to 10. Comes through Murray's. Was that a bit deep? Oh, it was. That might have just cost him the fastest lap. No, he does a 2:05.1 now. That is a hell of a lap. I think Scott's pit crew are going to be on the radio to him. Oh, Scott now, purple sector. 5-1. Let's go in. Just saw Obi there, clip a wall, but we're going to stay with Scott. Scott has been round this track quite a few times in real life. I believe. Anyway, I always get him and Skippy mixed up with which one does real life motorsport. We just saw the wheel of the Ferrari lift there through the dipper. Through Forest Elbow, keep it off the wall, it does. Right, it's flat out, flat hard to the floor, balls to the wall. Still on a purple sector. Chase. Across the line and do a 2:04.4. That's sort of 6.6 so it's over half a second quicker than Tyre Slayer did. With now trading, of course, you get extra points for the fastest lap, which is going to be all important in this championship that is really tight. Scott took maximum points in the sprint race, so that has just put him ahead in the championship. So say with one round left to go, it's still going to be open between all these guys. Tyre Slayer, just that bad week from Tyre Slayer. Last time out has really done for him. First race especially. Be there. Hoping OB doesn't muck this up. It's due for another good result. Further down the field, Dazzler has got ahead of Shaggy. Shaggy wrong. Oh, Dazzler got it wrong as well. So Dazzler's having to do a Austin Powers manoeuvre. So Dazzler, let's just go back, let's see what Dazzler does. Oh, just a couple of bites of the cherry at that first corner. And the Dipper, oh, Dipper's done him. Dipper's done him. There's Austin Powers. Where is Gus? Gus is far enough back not to be a problem to Dazzler. So, Dazzler. How much fuel you got, Dazzler? Oh, I don't think you've got enough fuel. So, just coming up to 5.5 minutes of racing action left. Scott's just at a 2:04.018, so 2:04 dead, more or less. Scott again just really piling the pressure on in the latter stages of the race. We'll be doing a 2:07.7. Tyre Slayer did a 206 dead. 206 dead again, so it's 2 seconds slower. Now that's... I mean, you're going to have to find a way of slowing Scott down, I'm sorry. We need a way. Just need to handicap him a little bit. Yeah, bunches. Flames out. Oh, Opie's had a problem. Oh. On board with Opie. So Opie does here. Clips the wall. Oh, that's put him offline. Had to slow up so he didn't go on the grass there. But then that leads down the mountain. That dipper caught him out again. Here comes Tyre Slayer. Tyre Slayer nips through. That's all it takes around here, just offline by a centimetre, and you're in a whole world of her. So that puts Tyre Slayer into second, so that's just cut the points deficit by... points lost by, he's still going to lose points to Scott if it finishes out here. Again, flames coming from both sides of the GTR, one side of the Lambo. So it's going to be 2 laps from here. Scott is out front, slowed up a little bit to a 4.9 that time round. Slayer, second place, Hoggy's third, Staffy's now fourth, Hoggy's down to fifth. So really now in Hoggy out with the championship battle. On the soft tyres now on the medium tyres, so those on the soft tyres just pulling away. Buggers in 6th place. Shaggy's in 7th. Doing comparably the same times. Dazzler again doing the recovery driving 8th with Gus 9th. Campo and Ricky in the pits. And, they'll take points. It wouldn't surprise me if Ricky doesn't change the BRZ for the last round. You've got to be careful though, because you're not allowed to use a car that you used previously in the championship. So don't want to go for a... Yeah, I'd probably just take the pain in the last round. And the last rounds are coming from Germany. We've got the Nuremberg GP circuit for Group 5, and then Green Hell for Group 3. So Scott is going to start what will be his final lap. Tyre Slayer just keeping ahead of Obi. And Tyre Slayer has fuel tanks on red. Oh, so's Obi's. Staffy's isn't. Staffy could come into play here. Hoggy. Buggers. Shaggy. Dazzler. And Gus. Long drive for Gus. Lap 10, lap 11. Yeah. He went back into splits, it looks like. But Scott, and if this works, if the places stay the way they are, Scott is going to go into the final round with a 7-point lead, so nothing is decided. the F1, where the FIA just happened to ban both McLarens 2 races from the end to close the championship up. This isn't manufactured. All I've got to say is get in there, Lando. Yeah, Max came back well, but I'm not a Max lover, so I'm glad to see him beat 2-time champion Max, 2 times cheat. Anyway, Scott comes over the line, he wins yet another one. Tyre Slayer, oh, don't say you're going to run out of fuel at the end, Tyre Slayer. Staffy's got by OB, so Tyre Slayer finishes second, Staffy gets third, OB gets fourth because he had to fuel save on that final lap. Hoggy's going to come home fifth, which he does. Huggers is going to come home sixth. Shaggy. Seventh, keep ahead of the Ferrari Crown driver Dazzler. Yes, he does. Comes on the Norris spine, so that's Shaggy in 7th. Dazzler's going to come home 8th. Gus is going to come home 9th. Campo 10th and Ricky J 11th, finishing in the pits. But Scott's just taken the lead right at the penultimate stage. Is that going to be decisive? Who knows? Check out next time. But for now, I have been Shaggy Scooby 66. This has been the Street Racing Channel. We'll catch you next time. But for now, it's goodbye.